Hello and welcome again to part 70 of Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. When we left off, I heard my mum outside the door, and she told me to keep my voice down. So, naturally, I'm gonna not keep my voice down at all. I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. You know. So, who killed Fujisaki? Alright. So basically, if you're watching what I'm doing here, basically it messes up a certain amount of lines, and basically if you just carry on doing this, it eventually fixes itself like that. At the very least, the one thing we can say for sure about the culprit is that they had access to the crime scene, which means they must have been male. You need a male's electro ID to get into the man's changing room, which was the scene of a crime. Since Kawada's electro ID was out of commission, the culprit must have used their own, meaning the culprit has to be male. Alright, so let's list all of the possibles here. We can have none of the females now. We obviously can't have Naegi. I was controlling him. And this game doesn't allow you to go on murder sprees yourself to get out. Apparently they didn't think that through. I'd like to see a game where it was like this, but you actually had like free control. You could go and you can actually commit the murder and try and like hide the crime scene and all of that. That would be quite fun to do. Although that would be a murder simulator, and it would probably get quite a bad write-up from the press because of that, and probably a few people who aren't quite all there in the head would enjoy the game a little too much. But anyway. So that means we've got Yamada, we have Ishimaru, we have Uwada, we have Hagakure. Who else do we have? Hold on. I'm sure I'm missing someone. Report cards. Nagi, Ishimaru. Oh, Togami. But we've already established it's not him. That's why I missed him out. Wow, there really aren't that many characters in this one. Oh, for... Alright, so... But that's not enough to go off of. I need more clues. Non-stop debate. Celeste's testimony. We have no leads to identify the killer. As for possible leads, did anyone witness the culprit? If they did, they would have said something, dude. A sighting of a victim will do as well. No! Give it up, we're not getting anything. But the only person who saw the victim was the culprit, dude. No! 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 Dang it. There's no chance he's speaking up. We're through, dudes. Please don't let us be through. That's not true. Someone did see Fujisaki on the night of the murder, and she told me as much. No, not that. There we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to hit. Yeah. Actually, the culprit isn't the only one who saw the victim that night. Isn't that right, Celeste? Now you mention it, you're right, I did see him. I love the way that Celeste couldn't think, oh, I'll tell them that I saw Fujisaki on the night of the murder. She's like waiting to be prompted by an Agi there. She's like, yep, I'm not involved in this at all. It's not my life on the line. I couldn't care less if you guys die. Although she would die too. Huh? Seriously? Ah, yes, that's right. Naga was the only person I told about this. That would explain why you were all so horribly disconcerted. No one else knew. That's not important. Just speak. Just before curfew last night, I ran into him in the dormitory storeroom. He was carrying a sports bag containing, at the very least, a tracksuit. I presume he was going to work out. Sports bag and a tracksuit. We found nothing of that sort at the crime scene. In all likelihood, the culprit disposed of them in order to get rid of any evidence. Not long after that, he said something rather interesting. Well, I'm in a hurry, so I'll see you later. I distinctly recall him saying he was in a hurry. Wouldn't him being in a hurry seem to imply he was going to meet someone? In short, Master Chihiro Fujisaki was on his way to an appointment with someone to work out together. Despite the fact that, as hard as we tried, Fujisaki refused to work out with Asahina and I. Isn't that because he didn't want you to find out he was a dude? Turning that around, it means the person he was going to meet was someone he trusted deeply. And enough that he didn't care if they discovered his deep dark secret. Such a beautiful friendship. So basically, the person he was going to meet is the culprit, and we just have to find out who that was. But we only have so much evidence. Is that really enough? Oh, but it is. What? It should be clear by now who the culprit is. Freaking hell, Iwata looks pretty pissed. Really? Who is it? Who killed him? The culprit considered the sports bag and tracksuit he disposed of to be items of importance. By looking at the distinguishing features of those items, it should be obvious who it was he met with. Is that really so? Could we possibly determine the culprit from evidence that has already been disposed of? He's suggesting we dust for fingerprints. Without the proper equipment, that would be impossible for amateurs such as ourselves. Never mind the fact we don't have anything to check for fingerprints, since it's already been disposed of. We can still deduce who he was going to meet by discussing it in detail together. That's easier said than done. Alright, so lads, could you answer this? Did anything about the bag or tracksuit stand out? The bag was just an ordinary bag that you could find in the storeroom. The storeroom only stocks one variety of bags, so I can't see anything stood out in particular. If my memory serves, there were several varieties of tracksuit. Perhaps then Fujisaki's tracksuit can provide us with some information leading to the murderer. Let's discuss his tracksuit, shall we? Could there really be something about Fujisaki's tracksuit that points to the killer? I'm having a hard time believing that. Oh crap, we're doing this again. So, as his testimony. Again? First of all, Chihiro Fujisaki was going to work out, yes, which raises the question, why did he select that particular tracksuit? What do you mean, that particular tracksuit? I get it, he chose his tracksuit, so he and the culprit would match. Which means the culprit We never said it was blue. We never said it was blue. We never said it was blue. Just a second, Iwata. There's something wrong about what you just said. To find out what's wrong about what Iwata just said, that means that you haven't been watching the anime. Shame on you. But, more importantly, join me for the next episode. So, that's on the top right, previous on the top left. Until next time, folks. See ya.